Every time I upload a nice educational piece, the algorithm's like, no, don't you dare. But the second I upload something ridiculous and stupid, yes, absolutely, everyone needs to see this. God forbid anybody actually learn anything. Behold, a true, unadulterated, perfect dino nugget. Deep fried, and yet somehow still alive. This creature is in constant agony. There's just no way around it. You ever think Dr. Wu might be using Legos to construct his hybrids and get different ideas for how to put them together? I'm gonna vote no, purely on the basis that this is the result, and frankly, I don't think he needs to create anything that has heads for limbs. That would be a most unfortunate animal, in my personal opinion. Just throwing it out there. Oh boy, another one of these blasted mobile game ads. Which, to be fair, I do think is an in-game render to a degree. Battle to the death online. Which is an odd sentence when you think about it, because if you're online, can you really die? Unless it's some .hack nonsense where if you die in the game, you die for real or something, you know? The real reason I think this is cursed is, I mean, the T-Rex is pretty upright, looks a little odd, but it's mostly what I think is a Giganotosaurus. That mouth, it's just horrifying. Let's not do that. The T-Rex isn't even bothered by this. He's just like, whatever. Yeah, big old mouth, and Jigga's over there. Rah! Was this on a previous list? I don't even remember anymore. I'm starting to lose track of what images I've talked about on this series. I don't think so. But I'm sure you'll correct me if I'm wrong. Either way, we got some really nasty pronated wrists and that old head. He just looking like he's been smoking a lot of something. I don't know what. Could be meth. I don't know. It could be a lot of things. Maybe it's everything. Just smoking everything. And this is the result. This is your brain on drugs, kids. And this is your brain when you've had a head transplant. Because that's an interesting color morph. I'm pretty sure this animal has received a new head at some point or another. And it just looks a little sus. Little sus. What's the other animal look like? Is it just reversed? Or is the other animal dead? The world may never know. Why is it always blue with these? And I know what you're gonna say. That's AI art, and therefore, look, I don't care. I don't care. You're right. It is. I agree. But, if anything, this raises more questions, because someone obviously couldn't draw this, wanted to draw it, and told an AI to do it. You think the AI did this on its own? No. We blame the computers for everything. It was we, humans, that told it to do that. We are responsible for this. And when we eventually see God to be judged, we're gonna have to explain it. And I don't think any of us can. This is another AI picture. And you may be wondering, why is this even on the list? Because I'm gonna need you to look in the lower part of it and, what's going on with the dinosaur in the background. There's some problems here. There appears to be a significant portion missing, and even if it wasn't, the head. Yo, and what's that? I don't even, see, this is like half the problem with AI art. The details that are just gone from the piece. You know, if you drop the background out, I probably wouldn't have anything to say about this. Mostly because there wouldn't be a dinosaur in it at all, as it is just a woman at that point. Apparently missing her left arm and with a messed up right hand, because AI again. But the dinosaur in the background, missing most of its middle, with a head that is not compatible with life of any sort. You know, it's just one of those things. Can't blame AI for this one. And you know, Cassandra and Elizabeth Gannon... God, wait, I'm sorry. 2 women worked on this? Really? Both of you have the same I don't know what kind of therapy you need, but you need a lot of it. I do understand the reference in the title, though. I'll give them that.
This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus. Just like me.
Also, that's not a Tyrannosaurus. That is some kind of weird hybrid nonsense, and frankly, it horrifies me. Actually, kind of reminds me of the dinosaurs from Star Fox Adventures. Really? Really? Mile High Stop. Lola, how many times have you been here? You need to do anything else with your talents. I think it's time for you to go outside. And do anything else. Write anything else. I'm pleading with you to stop. You're not going to, but I'm still gonna keep asking. What? What, Dino? What, Dino? What? No, the hat. Oh, he's got the cane and everything. By who? Okay, well, that's obviously not this woman's real name. And if it is, their parents hated her. But regardless, no. How about that? I think that's a good word to use for this. Just no. I'm not even sure this counts as anything related to dinosaurs, whether it be a flying reptile or not. I mean, it looks very pteranodon-ish, but it's clearly more of a dragon. It is missing one of its back legs, which makes me wonder if it is AI? Or it could just be an artist oversight, because I've seen a lot of people throwing around the AI accusations. Sometimes things aren't actually AI anymore. I think part of the problem is that it's getting harder to tell. This could be, it might not be. Either way, someone drew this, and I don't know why they gave them the pteranodon face. Because if it weren't for that, I probably wouldn't bother with this. But it does have the pteranodon head face thing, and now the rest of it is just, that's just a dragon. This is literally a dragon. Oh, excellent. Dinosaurs at the office. Presumably an office of nothing but drugs, because are they representative of different illicit narcotics? Is that the metaphor we're going for here? I don't know. It raises all sorts of questions in my mind. None of which will ever be answered. Yes! 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 USA! 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 This is one of those images where you look at it first and you realize it bothers you, but you can't immediately figure out why. But I know why. It's the proportions. It's all off, especially as you get further back. What's with the tail? What's with the... It's supposed to be a triceratops, but it's clearly... Man, that front hand looks a little... No! It frustrates me more, because the head actually looks fine. Maybe the frill could be a little bit bigger, but outside of that, it looks fairly well done. Yet the body is a disaster. That's my zombie Tyrannosaurus impression, because that's what it looks like. The white eye and the this is an undead Tyrannosaurus. That's what that is. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm gonna just assume that's what the artist was going for, because that's what it looks like. This is just another one of those silly sculpture things. You know, and I know I always rag on them for being cursed, and they are, but, you know, when it's a physical sculpture, I almost feel bad, because, like, someone tried really hard to do their best here, and when you're trying to get a sculpture to stand up, especially outside, there's only so much you can do. I totally understand why they always go for the tripod stance, purely because it has to stay static, and that's a much more stable position than on two legs for a statue. It's not a living organism, it can't readjust itself. The head kind of throws me off. Those arms again, but, you know, you tried. Gary, are you alright, man? I think you had a little too much to drink. Guys, this bush feels so nice. Did you have anything beyond the beers, Gary? Oh, I took some... I don't know what it was, but the leaves, man, they're so nice. I love these leaves. Oh no. I feel so bad. The baby Carnotaurus! The little arms, they can't fly, they can't do nothing. They're so tiny. They do nothing. You poor soul. I was gonna call this cursed, but someone tried pretty hard to make this look kinda cool, and I appreciate the effort. My only complaint is that I don't think this is actually drivable. You know, it probably doesn't actually move, it's a statue. And frankly, I want a Volkswagen Stegosaurus, specifically. Like, that would be cool. Though I feel like the plates might be gross safety violations in most states, if I had to guess. A dinosaur lost its mate. A dinosaur cursed God in its own dinosaur way. See? You're cursing God for the natural order of time. And that's why you guys got a meteor in the face! I am sorry for your loss, though. This is very sad. Ooh, gimme, gimme. Ooh, gimme, gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Wind Dragon! What? Wind Dragon! What? On the long list of all the dinosaur species that we are aware of, you took one look at brachiosaurs and said, yes, wind. Really? Okay. Oh dear. I actually feel bad for this particular creature. Clearly the weathering has done it no favors. It suffers horribly to this day. Someone break out a paint bucket, do something. The poor animal's suffering. Sometimes with these games, I don't even know. In fact, looking at it now that I'm recording and looking at it a bit closer, I thought this was an in-game render or something. But now that I look at it, I think this is just a bad Photoshop. I'm gonna leave it in. I know I probably shouldn't, but the heck with it. At this point, I looked at the image was very small when I first saved it, and now that I have it blown up as a part of this, I'm looking at it closer and I'm like, wait, that's not actually supposed to be there. Which means someone took the time to edit this. Why would you do that? What for? And with that, a special thank you goes out to my Apex Predators, Arthur Roy, Dr. Racer78, and Metal for Life guy. Till next time, this is Darkness, an individual of fun. Farewell.